for today. So for one, if you want to run a report like a belt order report or who's testing in the next month, who's testing in 6 months report, you need to have exam days scheduled for people to be booked into. So how the system works is you need to have an exam, and then it starts booking people in, and then you can run a report on who's booked into what exam. So those exams have to exist for you to do that. So you can enter them in the planner if you want, but you cannot use the reoccurrence. You can't say this exam happens the last day of every month. That will not work. You have to enter them one at a time. So there is actually an easier way than doing it through the planner. So let me show you that. So we want to add a tab, come into classes and exams, and click on exams. Now you want to add a new exam. So we need, like, they're style based. So you need a judo one, you need a karate one, you need one for every style. We'll say judo exam. Maybe I do this every 2 months. 2 months out. Okay, so just pick all your floors and the style and all of that. Okay, so save. So I've got one in for November. Now, if we do it again in January, what I would, and why it's easier to do it through here, is you can use this clone button. So you just copy it and change the date to January 30th, and save. And then you can clone it, throw a couple months on. Oops. Maybe March 31st. So you don't need like testing days in here for years or anything like that. Just as far out as you want to be able to run a report. If you want to be able to look and see who should be ready in 3 months from now, you need exam days 3 months from now. If you want to know who's ready in 6 months, you need exam days scheduled 6 months. Go ahead, Chris. Yeah, yeah. The next exam will fill in for you, Chris. So what happens is it looks. So if I have a judo white belt, as a student, I have a judo white belt. I click on, and you as the administrator, you come here, you click on exam and stripe update. It looks at my current belt, says, okay, that belt takes 4 months. And then it looks into the future 4 months. If it finds a judo exam, it'll book me in. And as soon as it books me into that exam, then it updates that next exam field. So if you put a number in next exam, that number means nothing. The only time that number really means anything is if the system books them into an exam, it's going to tell you on that homepage when that exam is.